Hi, I welcome you all to this session on payroll management. We are going to discuss wage types. Okay, in the last session we discussed about we have created that payroll accounting area. Okay, so and also we have also discussed some of the inputs, process, um, output in payroll process management. Okay, so we have discussed this also as well, that earnings and deductions. So these are the earnings. Some earnings are there for an employee. So one major component of earning is basic, HRA, TA, DA, conveyance, personal. So these are, we can call it, these are wage types, and there are also some statutory deductions like you can call it like provident fund, ESCI, professional tax, income tax, and non-statutory deductions are also there. So we are going to see all these configurations in this session. So start with this. So this is the SAP Easy Access screen. So we'll use the T code here for uh, wage type configurations OH11. Okay, OH11. So we can select copy and continue. Okay, so what is the country grouping? Country grouping is India. So country grouping we are configuring for India. Yes, then we can tick continue. Yes, so this is, you can see, country grouping India 40. Okay, so this is copy wage types for configurations of wage types. So T511, T512T, 12T for type of wage text, wage type text, 512W wage type valuations, T512Z permissibility of wage types for info types, T52D7 assign wage types to wage types groups. Okay, assignment of this table T52DZ for assignment customizing model wage types, then T52E posting of payroll wage types, then T52EZ time dependency of wage type posting. Okay, wage type posting is done by finance FICO people, actually finance people. Therefore we have to, when configuring these wage types, we need the support of ABAP, we need the support of FICO or finance team or benefits teams. Okay, so HR consultant or payroll consultant cannot work alone here. So T539A planned remuneration specifications, T539J base wage type valuation, T54C3 cumulations of wage types. Okay, T5961 calculations rules for cumulations wage types. So these are the tables that we are going to see. Mostly this session is going to be one exhaustive elaborative sessions. Okay, so we'll go back, okay, we'll exit. So SCP Easy Access, so we'll put here as SM30. Okay, we'll see the table one by one. We have, okay, T511. Okay, T511, we can go for maintain. So country grouping is 40. Okay, so we'll see 3 we have created. This is, we have created 3. Okay, so the wage type that we have created, this appears. Let us double click on 3000. Okay, and okay, so now you can see this is wage type characteristics that we have. So this table, what this table tells about. So from a from this table, suppose take for example deductions are there. So how much deduction can be made from from the basic salary or the gross. So this is the minimum amount or maximum amount we can configure like that. Okay. So this table will tell whether the more than 50% salary will be deducted. If it is deducted, so we can configure accordingly, or we may also see that so that accordingly how much deduction can be made. This table is for that. Okay. So then amount, we'll see what is this amount. So amount means, let's see, we can calculate as additions, we can calculate deductions in terms of multiplications, additions, and deductions. Okay, so this is how we can, so we'll put it as, so it is addition, we'll put. Okay, so here it is number of units, so we'll put, so let us see, so this we will put as deductions, it's minus. Okay, so then let us see indirect evaluation model. What is this? So we'll see. So there are so many things are there, like you have unsell for annual salary. We are going to see unsell. Okay. Then there is also like okay. Unsell will see annual salary, indirect evaluations we will also see. Okay, for India. Okay, these are we can also see. Okay, we'll select indirect evaluations. Okay, indirect evaluations we'll see. Then we'll go for saving. Okay, so yellow don't make any changes to SAP. So this is required. So yellow earning is not a problem. Okay, you can go for enter. Okay, so yellow warning, that means when there is red color warning, it will tell that there is some errors. Actually yellow means it is just giving you a warning. If we want to go ahead, we can go ahead. So we can click on this. Okay, so data has been saved now. Okay, then we will go to SM30 screens. Then will P 512 T table. We'll go for maintain. Okay. Then we can go for positions. So wage type 3000 is 3000. That we have. If we want to bring about change in the text, we can change here. And this is the purpose actually. Wage type text. If we want to bring about change, like suppose take for example there is a mistake of salary, like basic salary spelling mistake is there, so we can correct by using this table. Okay, so then that's fine, there is no issue. Okay, that already saved. We can go back. Then another that is called VT512Z, we'll use Z. Okay. So what is the info type area? Info type we are discussing basic salary 0008. This is okay, 0000. So this is for basic salary. We can see this. So you can see this is reflected here. So parameter wage types. So this the wage types that we have created. Okay, that is appearing here. Okay, so that's this is the purpose of this table. Okay, then we can go back. Okay, then we can go back. Then another table will see like VT52 VT52. Okay, then 52 D7. Okay, you can go for maintain. Okay, So then we can go. So this is for assigning wage types to wage types groups. Okay, we can see this. These are the wage type groups. 008 for basic salary. Then we'll see. So this 0014 for recurring payment deductions. So learning system. So many people have developed this. 150015 is for additional payment. Okay, and additional payment. Then 570057 for membership fee. So 0267 for add up for cycle payment. So these are the wage type groups that we can see. Okay, so let us reiterate here also at the same time, like we have seen the deductions. We are talking about deduction. There are some statutory deduction, there is some non-statutory deductions, like statutory deductions like PF, the provident fund, income tax, state, that insurance kind of things are statutory, and there are non-statutory. Suppose take the case of manufacturing, there are like deductions like the transport deductions, canteen allowance deductions. These are normal done. We will go for saving. Okay, already data already saved. We can go back. Okay, so next screen we are going to use like V underscore T 5 to DZ. Okay, so then we can go for maintain, then find wage types. So we'll see. So here assign customizing wage type to model wage type. Okay, we can find wage type 3000 here. So we'll see. Yes, this is here. It is reflecting. That means we have done it perfectly. Okay, so then we can go for save. No problem. Okay. So then we will go for another table that is called V underscore T 5 to EL. Okay, we can go for maintain. Okay, and then wage type will write 3000. We have created this 3000. Then real. So wage type, this is actually called wage type posting. So while updating this table, we need to take the help of finance team. So this table is linked to posting, and posting is always performed by the finance operational teams. Okay, so the wage type we are creating are linked to symbolic account here. These symbolic accounts are linked with FICO. Okay, we will have problem of executing payroll in a training module, as finance part is not updated here. Actually, there will be some of the issues here. This since it's a learning system, and we are working alone for learning purpose, we will not get the appropriate result. But however, we are going to see some of the changes. Okay, so let us see one thing that we must remember here, that what intermediates between wage type and financial books of account is called symbolic account. So this is very important, symbolic account. So we'll see some of the changes here. We'll try to see some of the. So what we can do, we will create. Okay, yes, so serial number 1 will give, this is serial number 1. Okay, then we will give, so positive amount in debit, negative amounts in credit. So there are some options are there, we will see. So positive amount will be in the debit side and negative amounts will be in the credit side. So we will see first options. Then Posting, we'll see the drop down. Normal processing for basic pay will do. Okay, normal processing will do. Okay, then symbolic, you will see. We'll see the wage and salary 1100. Okay, we are discussing about wage and salary 1100. We will see. Then expense types, we'll select all. Okay, we'll select all. Okay, then we can enter. So we can go for save. Tier number has been saved. So this is called, we have just added one entry that has been saved. Okay. So see, so explore what is C. Let us see what is C. C for posting to expense account. Let us remember, means this TC has been generated here. So this is the options that has been that explain that posting to expense. So we are posting to expense account. This means, okay. Achha. So we have saved it. Yes, we can go back. We can go back. Then we will go for another table that is called T52EZ. Okay. This is for time dependency on wage type posting. And go for this, maintain. This country grouping is fine. So then we can continue. Then positions, we will go to positions. We will see that we will say 3000. Yes, 3000 is also appearing here. Okay. So what we need to do, we can double click here and basic salary. We can check valid date here. Okay, what is the valid date? We can check here start date and end date. Okay, start date and end date we have written. Okay. So this wage type that we have created, this is valid from this date to this date. That's the purpose, time dependency of wage type posting. Okay, this is the valid date. Okay, so we can go back. We'll see another table, V underscore T 539. Okay, 539A. Okay, we'll go to for maintain. So this is default wage type for basic pay. We can also check here wage type models. We can check here. So this actually here we have to that make entry manually. Okay, we have to make entry manually. So let us check the sequence number that is not here. Okay. Like take for example 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 12 is not there. Yes, 12 is not there. We will write as 12. Okay, we will write as 12. Okay, we will make a sequence number here with 12. So we will select like basic salary, this MN, and 01. Okay, we'll select this MN basic salary because we are talking about basic salary. So MN01. Okay, then we can make the copy. Okay, then sequence number we will write as 12. Okay, we will write as 12. Okay, then replace wage type, replace wage type with the same. Replace this with a 3000. Okay, replace this with a 3000. Okay, then we can go for, then we can put enter. Okay, then we can go for savings. Okay, so this is how we can that configure. Then we can select the second row, that is MN02. MN02. Like MN02. We'll make new entry. So we can put the sequence as 12. Okay, as 12. Then here we will write once again, it is a 3000 basic salary. Okay, 3000, we will make it 3000. So we have configured now for basic salary and HRA. We have done for basic and HRA. So it is once again subject to company policy. Okay, and it requires the support of finance team. Okay, so we can, so then we can go for like MN03. MN03. MN03, we'll see. MN03. Okay, then we will go for this. Then we will write the sequence here like 12. This is also we can write like 3000. Okay, you can write it 3012. Then we can go for we can save this. Everything, whenever we are bringing out certain changes, what is more important that we have to save the changes. Then we can click here for MN04. We can copy. Okay, then we have to write here 12, then 3000. Okay, the entry. So this is how we can actually configure. Okay, so we can go for this model 3000. All 3000 we can see. This is 3000 we can see. So this is appearing here. Whatever changes we have brought about, we can see this. Okay, model. So this is 12. this is 12. Okay, this is 12. So this is how we can actually create. Okay, so we can come back. Then another table we will see, that is called T539J. 539J. Okay. Okay. Then we can go for this, and then we will click here. Okay. Then we will go for so while updating this task, we need to take the help of the end user actually. Okay, this is significant. Here lies the role of end users. So we'll see. Unsell means annual salary. Okay, so we'll see this. We'll see inval. We'll see. Okay, that means indirect evaluations, India. Okay, and another also prints we will also see. Okay, so can also see. So we can see what is this. So these are the aspects actually. So contour wise it will find also here. Also, so these are things we are going to see. Well, we can read here the DNS allowance percentage. This is for basic 50%. Similarly, HRA 50% of the basic HRA. So like that. So this is once again that this requires the support of end users. What is the policy? So accordingly we can customize. Okay, suppose DNS allowance is something around 70%, we can also 70% we can bring about changes here. Okay, similarly HRA, house rent allowance, so company children educations, you can see children educations 25% of the basic salary. Okay, children hostels 25%. This table tells about like wage type, base wage type valuation. So whatever allowances that we are giving, or the company or the end user or the clients is providing to the employees in terms of benefits. Okay, so they have to actually tell, and accordingly this has to be configured. Okay, so this is actually called the different types, the different components of the salary. We can call it compensation structure or CTC structures. Okay, CTC structures. So we can select here the basic salary. Okay, then we can copy here, we can go for copy. Okay, then we can write the serial number, that is called 12, our serial number that we have given 12. So our base wage types, it was uh, 3000. Okay, 3000 it is. So we have created this. You can see this was the end date. Actually we have to see so many end dates are there. So this is what we can write here. Okay, then we can go for save, enter, save. So now that is called, we have created plant remunerations. Okay, 3000 plant remunerations we have created. Then we can select inval. Okay, inval HRA, you will see invalid. Okay, we can go for coffee. So we can write here as like serial number 12. Okay, serial number 12. Then we can go for this waste types. This is 3000. Okay, this is 3000. Okay, so this is we have created 3000. Then and date, I think date is okay. 3000. This is yes, date is okay. Okay, this is the 50%. Okay, house rent allowances we are providing it 50%. If we need to do it 40 or more than that, we can also bring about changes here. So we can put enter. So house rent allowances we have also created this. Okay, right, 50% of the basic. So data has been changed. Then we will go for prints. Prints like car maintenance, let us say. Car maintenance we will see. So we can similarly we can write here as 12, and that serial number 12. So basic waste type. So we have created it as so car. So that's enough, I think. Serial number 12. Okay. So this is also created. Let's see. Okay. So we have created this. Okay. So we have created now like okay. So base salary we have created, planned remunerations we have created, car allowances also we have created. Okay. So then we will go back, maintain. Okay, we'll save it. Okay, we'll go back. We'll V underscore T 54 C 3. So this table is all about cumulations of waste type. We will make the cumulations. Okay, we'll go for maintain, and waste type position waste type 3000. We will see here 3000 we have created 3. Okay, so we should remember here CMY, C for cumulative. Okay, 1 year of the cumulations. Okay, M for monthly and Y for annually. So these 3 we have already created. So this waste type and 3000 that we have created will automatically merge with CMY. Okay, that is called C for 1 year of the cumulations, M for monthly. So yearly, monthly and annually. Okay, this is C for cumulations. Okay, so this is annually, monthly. So this is going to fall into. Okay, so we can that. Then another table we will see V underscore T59. Okay, 6I. So control grouping is fine. Then we can put it here, click. So then we can here make new entry. Okay, new entry. So cumulative, let us write. Okay, like IN01. Okay, IN01. Let's see. IN01, okay, and IN01, then IN02, okay. IN02 is for deductions, okay. IN01 for actually allowance, okay. Then cumulative text will automatically appear. We'll write your wage type group as 3000. 3000 we have created this, okay. 3000 we have created this. Then we will write here 3000, okay. Then start date we will write as 0102, okay, 2022. Similarly, it will be also 0102 2022, okay. End date will be 31st 12 9999. So this will be 31st 12 9999. Okay. So this is, then we can put as enter. We can go for saving. Okay. This is select a key from the allowed namespace. So we'll see, we'll take this allowance, okay. Okay. Then we can go for enter. Okay. So now allowances, and deductions. So we have been able to save this. We have added the entries. Okay. Then we can check this. So this is, we have to change it. So we'll see. Then we'll go to SAP Access screen, like PE51. So here what we'll do, PE51 control grouping 40, then form name, okay. Form name we'll write as IN01. IN01. Okay. IN01 we can write. The form name will be there. IN01. Standard remuneration. Okay. Then we can go for copy. Copy. Okay. Control grouping 40. Then form name, we'll write form name as CK01. Okay, so this is my name I am doing. Then we can go for copy. Okay, read all out. Country grouping 40. This is 40. Okay, we can go for this, the tape. I will save to CK. Okay. Then we can select attribute. Then we can go for change. Attribute change. Okay. So form name. What is the form name? It has to be written as CK. Form name. Attribute. So we can create. Form name CK. Okay, then we can standard remuneration from India. Okay, attribute. Then we can same form name save tier. We can go for save tier. Create. Okay, so this is that we have created. We'll create a next sessions. Okay, now we can click here. Okay, so this is the change background from CK01. Okay, this is actually the background screen. Okay, we'll click on the next screen. Here actually sometimes we need the help of above support. Okay, so we'll click on the next screen. Okay, next screen, we can click on the next screen. Okay, so you can see now IN01, this is for earnings, this is for deductions. Okay, this is for earnings. We have created basic salary that reflects on the earning sides. Okay, so let us double click here, so we can see all these things. Okay, so our RT table that we are talking of on the RT table, that result tables will now appear here. Okay, so let us okay. We'll click here, plus symbol. Okay, below we can write the table, a new row created. Okay, so table we can write RT ID is 3000, ID is 3000. So then we can write here plus, we can write MS as plus. Okay, then the split will write as multiplications. Okay, then we can enter. Okay, okay, then once again we'll make it. Okay, then click here like RT, then here 3000, 3000. Okay, then this is plus symbol. You can write here, we can do the like this. Okay, basic salaries we are close. Then we will create another table, like we can CRT will do one, CRT. Okay, then ID is 3000, 3000. Then MS is plus, that is plus we will create. Then this is multiplications, this is multiplications we will do. Okay, then we will that. Okay, so this is, then we can transfer, we can transfer this. Okay, then we can go for savings. Okay, we can go for savings, will be reflected. So now this earnings and deductions have been reflected. What are the earnings? So we have created the wage types, and now we have created the wage types and merge these with the remuneration statement. Okay, this is how actually we can create various kinds of, we can configure various types of wage types in the SAP systems. Okay, so basically in this sessions what we have done, we have understood the salary structures, that is called that compensation structure, what are the various compensation structures, and how we can configure this in the SAP system. Thank you very much. Okay.